Hey folks, this is Rhykker with a Diablo 3 guide on how to get all the pets, portraits, cosmetics, achievements, all that stuff from the Diablo 1 anniversary event, the Darkening of Tristram. This event will only be available throughout the month of January every year. So if you don't get these unlocks in the next few weeks, you'll have to wait a full year before you get another chance. Well, I guess that's a lie. You'd only have to wait 11 months. So we'll start by saying how to get the banner cosmetic, then the transmogs, then the pets, then the portraits, and we'll finish up with those miscellaneous achievements. Act 1. The Old Ruins, the Darkening of Tristram. You're gonna go there. We're gonna go into Tristram and we're gonna look for the old portal. This is the old portal to the event. We poured in here, and now, hey, look, everything is in old-timey style. So to get this banner cosmetic here, you gotta kill the 4 bosses in the event. It's pretty simple, and you'll do at least 2 of them because you have to. And 2 you might miss, but we'll go through each of them here. So first you gotta kill the Butcher. This is one of the ones that you could miss if you're going really fast. You find the Butcher on level 2. You'd find him in a closed room. It's generally at a corner that meets like this. And there's 2 doors with huge bloody trails leading into them. It's pretty hard to miss. You'd have to be ignoring it deliberately to avoid it.
Fresh meat.
The next is the one that's the easiest to miss, and that's the Skeleton King. While you're going through level 3, there's a side dungeon called King Leoric's Tomb. You go in there, you find him, you kill him, you're done. No. I dare a lot. The next boss is Archbishop Lazarus. You have to fight him if you're gonna get to Diablo, so he's the dude that you fight right before opening that portal to the final level. And then, of course, kill Diablo. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Next, the Transmogs. Just a couple that we can get here. And the first is the red soulstone. Once you kill Diablo, he drops this legendary gem on the ground. And it's the only legendary gem that can be equipped into a helm slot. While the gem itself isn't great, that transmog is super cool, and you get that transmog by actually equipping the gem into a socket in your helm. You don't get it just from grabbing the gem. So once you've equipped it into a helm socket, at that point you're free to use the gem transmog whenever you want. The next transmog is the Butcher's Cleaver. You get this, surprise surprise, from killing the Butcher. He drops it. It's a blue item, so you could miss it if you're not paying attention, but once you pick it up, you get the transmog. And now the last transmog is Wurt's Leg, and this is the most difficult one to get. You have to follow a multi-step process in order to get the recipe to craft this item, at which point you'll unlock its transmog. It all starts by going to level 9 of the Labyrinth. Search through there, you'll find a clickable object called the Black Mushroom, from which you can then collect a rotten mushroom. You want to bring that mushroom to Adria's hut. Once at the hut, you want to click on the cauldron while you have the mushroom in your inventory. The mushroom will vanish, and then you'll get instead the Witch's Brew. You're then going to take that Witch's Brew, bring it back to the ruins of Tristram, back to Farnham's corpse, and you click on the corpse. The brew will disappear, and you'll instead get the Drunkard's Debt. You're going to take that and bring it to Ogden's corpse. Clicking on that corpse, you're going to get Garda's Letter. You're going to take that to Pepin's corpse. From that, you'll get the Healer's Prescription. You're going to take that to Griswold's corpse. And Griswold will then drop the plan for Wurt's Leg. You'll want to bring that back to town, teach it to Hadrig, and then craft the item. It costs 1 million gold. Now that you've crafted it, you have unlocked the Transmog. On to the pets. There's 2 that you can get, starting with the Butcher. You can unlock the Butcher pet by completing the anniversary event with a new character, solo. You don't have to be level 1 when you kill Diablo, but you have to do the event with a new character. And again, you can't have anyone else in your party. It's okay to have your follower, but no other players. You can also use Paragon points, you can use a Gem of Ease to equip a level 70 weapon, you can even equip all level 70 gear. In case you don't know, there is a Kanai's Cube recipe called the Work of Cathan, and you basically take a level 25 Gem of Ease, put in any other item, and it removes the level requirement. So you can have a level 1 character fully decked out in level 70 gear. This way you can just breeze through the event as quickly as possible, and it probably won't be very fun that way, but if that's what you want to do, you can do that. Now the next pet, the Royal Calf, is more complicated to obtain. But if you've already got Wirt's Leg, then you've already done most of the work. If you haven't gotten Wirt's Leg, then rewind this video and go through all those steps. I'll just wait here. Alright, so you have Wirt's Leg, and now you're going to salvage it. Once salvaged, you're going to get a map of the stars. You're going to take that and you're going to go back to Adria's hut, and to the right there are 3 cows that are clickable. The map of the stars is supposed to be a hint that it's related to cows. You got the hoof print and stuff, and then you got numbers 2, 1, 3. That's telling you to click the center cow, the second cow, then the first, the left cow, and then finally the third, the right cow. So if you click the cows in that order, again, center, left, right, while you have that map of the stars, you're going to open up the next area, the abandoned farmstead just over to the right of the cows. If you've somehow managed to misclick the cows, or someone in your game is being a dick, you could just remake the game and click the cows again in the proper order. Once you're in the royal farmstead, you'll find a chest that contains the royal calf pet. We traverse, and we go into what seems to be an oddly familiar locale, filled with peaceful cows just grazing, right? Just minding their own business. But if you look at the structures here, the layout of this, doesn't this map look a bit familiar to you guys? Does this look a bit like the secret cow level from Diablo 2? And there's a chest at the center there. We're just going to take a quick look around, though. Because as you return now, again, bunch of peaceful cows. We're going to take Wirt's stash. And what do we find in there? The royal calf. It's a pet. This young creature has a regal air, as though he holds some special place within his herd. Who knows what they would do if he went missing? So basically, folks, this is the origin story of the cow level. We abducted the Cow King, the royal calf, or just not the Cow King, the royal calf. So I guess it's the prince, the cow prince. Alright, next, the portrait frames. There are 2 portrait frames that you can get, Classic Angel and Classic Demon, and these correspond to the health globes, the health and mana globes in Diablo 1. So to unlock the Classic Angel portrait, you need to collect the 7 cultist pages. These are items that drop from new enemies called temporal priests, who are generally surrounded by temporal initiates. They're basically just gray reskins of standard cultists. Now you can find these guys in the Weeping Hollow, the Festering Woods, Halls of Agony levels 1, 2, and 3, and the Cathedral levels 1, 2, and 4. These are all Act 1 areas, and if you found a temporal priest in one of these locations, then it's fine to move on to another one, because you don't see more than one spawn at a time. Now the great thing about these pages is that you can trade them. They aren't account bound, so once you found one, let's say you found some pages, your friend found some pages, you can just swap pages and it'll work. It'll work. Now to unlock the Classic Demon portrait, you need to kill every unique monster in the Darkening of Tristram event. There's 40 of them in total, and they won't all spawn in one playthrough. So check your achievement list to see which ones you're missing. You can pull up the achievement list in game by doing Shift Y, and then it's under, I think, General, and then Special Events. And it'll likely take you a few playthroughs to get them all, but once you only have a few missing, then you can refer to this handy graphic that I made. It'll tell you exactly where you can find each of these monsters, where they spawn. So, let's say you know that you're missing a monster on level 6, you can skip the first 5 levels. Just run through them, don't bother exploring. You don't have to worry about missing, a monster that you already got. So that wraps up the cool and important achievements. There's still a couple left if you just want those achievement points, and it's exploring certain regions. So If you want to find the Dark Passage, you can find that in level 2. You'll find the entrance to the Dark Passage in level 2. You'll find an entrance to the Chamber of Bones in level 6. And the Halls of the Blind are actually in level 7. They're a region within level 7. And that wraps up this guide. Leave a comment with your thoughts on the anniversary event. Did you enjoy it? Do you think the rewards are cool? Thanks for watching. Special thanks to my Twitch and Patreon supporters for making these videos possible. Check out these other videos and subscribe to join Rhykker's Raiders for more Diablo guides.